Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In some of my previous videos I spoke about the diminished chords, the diminished seventh chords. Today I want to use these diminished seventh chords. I want to apply them in some songs. I want to give simple applications, how we can sometimes use these diminished chords, what progression we can use the diminished to get to, and then how it will sound. For the purpose of this video, we'll look at key C, key F, and probably key B flat. I'm picking random keys, so key C, key F, key B flat, and probably key F sharp. But I'll just look at 2 or 3 keys here probably. So with key C, this one is how I personally sometimes use the diminished chords. So they are what I sometimes use, my personal application of the diminished chords. Back to key C. I spoke about 736, and I think one of my 736 already discussed was this 736. Yeah, I think we have something like this. Yeah. Now I will use a diminished movement and then use it to replace the 736. I'll just send it to Ella. Basically, I'm going to Ella. So when we have a song like Awesome God, I'll formally use the 736 I've already discussed on the page some time ago. Then after that, I replace it with the diminished movement. Then we see how best we can also apply it. So we have Awesome God, how great thou art, to be one kind of 736 that we can play. Again, we can have Awesome God, how great thou art. So here I use the diminished. What I played was focus is on the first part. Awesome God. Going to my La, trying to play a progression to my La. I began with, so for easy understanding, you can just put it at the back of your mind that you are playing a T, a Do, and a Re in the key. A T, a Do, and a Re in the key. But then the T that you are playing the diminished seventh of that key. The Do, the diminished seventh of that key. The Re, the diminished seventh of that key. So we are in key C. And the notes that we are considering playing to transition us to our La is a T, a Do, and a Re, for the purpose of how I have kept it in my mind, or how I'm able to easily remember. So T, Do, Re. So Awesome God, Awesome God. Our T will be our B. We will have our key B diminished seventh. Then our key C diminished seventh. Then our key D diminished seventh. Since we are playing T, Do, Re subconsciously. So we have So as I'm playing, then key B diminished seventh, key C diminished seventh, key D diminished seventh. On my left hand, I'm playing a Mi, Fi, Z, La, a Mi, Fi, Z, La. I have Fi, Z, La, Mi, Fi, Z, La. With the same left hand, I can still substitute it with my 7/3 stitch. We can have awesome God. Yeah, so something like this. So with a diminished, we can use it to sometimes substitute our 7/3/6, and then we can use it as other movement to go to a 2, that's a Re, or even a 4 or a 5. Let's take another key, key F. So with key F, same thing. We'll be thinking as though we want to play a T, Do, Re, T, Do, Re in the key we are playing, which is key F. And then on the T of that key, we'll play our diminished seventh. So this is key E, Do, T. So key E, diminished seventh, key E, diminished seventh. We have it like this, and then we have key F, diminished seventh, and we have key G, diminished seventh, T, Do, Re. So E diminished seventh, F diminished seventh, and then key G diminished seventh. Then we come to our La. So let's take the same song. So, awesome God. That's my focus progression, what I'm focusing on. With the other part is still the same pattern. So we have our T, Do, Re. Likewise, we can substitute our Mi, Fi, Z, La on the left with our 7/3/6 and have it as so. This is the same illustration. What I did in key C, I've just illustrated the same thing in key F, and then you can use it in any song once the song is moving to a La. So let's see. We will celebrate we will celebrate our God. Just at certain periods, you may have to increase your speed or decrease your speed with the progression so that it can fit very well. We have different songs and how they go. Sometimes the progression must be played fast, other times you must delay a little bit so that the progression will fit into the song. So let this banner be raised, let His glory be seen, we will celebrate our God. basically we can just play around this. But once you want to play the progression, you just keep it at the back of your mind that you are playing a T, do, re, a T, do, re, T, do, re, and then you play the diminished seventh of the T, diminished seventh of the do, diminished seventh of the re, and then you move to your la. We can just take it in any key at all. Let's take our last key F sharp. Key F sharp. So in key F sharp, our key F is our T. So F diminished seventh, F sharp diminished seventh, key A flat diminished seventh. Then we come to our la. So the same progression, T, do, re, all the time you play the diminished seventh of the T, the do and the re. This is for easy understanding. So F diminished seventh, F sharp diminished seventh, and then A flat diminished seventh. Since in key F sharp, F is our T, F sharp is our do, and then key A flat is our re. So we have so basically this is one way we can use the diminished. That's if we want to go to a 6, if we want to go to a 6, if we want to go to a la, we can use it in this way. Instead of playing your 736, you can use this diminished movement to replace the 736, or you can replace some of the chords in this progression. You can replace it with some chords in your 736. You can have your 7 to be so in key F sharp. Let's say I can play my 7 as this chord in key F sharp. So if I play my 7 as this, initially I would have played T, do, re. So after playing this as my 7, I can have this to be my do, re. So let's say then I have this to be my 7. How great. So however you want to manage the chords, you can begin with a diminished and end with your 7 or your 6. However you want to play it. But adding a diminished to your chords and your voicing has a certain kind of feel. Diminished chords usually bring tension. It brings tension. That's if you use it well and then you use it when necessary. So this is one way we can use our diminished chords to transition from one note, usually to a la, to from whether a fa to a la, a do to a la. The progression can send us there. So you can try it in all keys. What you just have to keep in your mind is you know all your diminished 7th chords, and then once you know your diminished 7th chords, when you're in any particular key, you just play the T, the do, and then the re of the T, the do, and the re of that key, and then you play the diminished 7th of the T, diminished 7th of the do, then the diminished seventh of the re, then you can go to your la. So I think that will be all for this video. Thank you for watching this video.